a supposed story today. So I pray, meditate, I read, I study the Bible, I study religion, study in depth. Just finished reading a little while ago. Didn't read the entire book, but been reading it pretty good. A few years actually already studying the translations and study languages. So I got a supposed story formulated. Imagine the very beginning, right in the very beginning, Big Bang, right? The first thing that there possibly could have been is God. What was God? Was just the thought, just his thought. One day he just woke up. It just woke up. So there we are, thinking, not knowing that we're thinking. Just there, being there, not knowing that we were there, but kind of realizing that we were there. And finally became aware that we were there. We wondered, and we started wondering, what is there? So we tried to look around, and in doing so, we spun and began to spin. And that spin vibrated. That spin vibrated. And that vibration hummed. Hum. And that hum became a sound of synchronicity, became energy, became the word, became the light. The light is perception. Light does not exist. Light is only your ability to perceive the radiation that is being sourced by certain things. So, in that wonder and in that hum, things were created throughout an instinct to what it is us, because there is just a canvas. Everything is just the now. This hum that's created by the universe allows us to perceivingly travel through time. Only time is perceived by us. So then one day, here we are, the solar system and the earth, and then people were here, us, the thought, us as little conscious individuals. Now, this is the people, they tell you all these hundreds of millions of religions. But yet if you read it all, or backtrack all the way to the first one, the first one actually never spoke to you about religions. The word religions is then the gods and everything was made, translated wrong. They were talking about the natures and the ways of the natures of God, the different natures of, not even God, just the different natures of existence. And all these natures were accredited to be born from the sun. And God was the ever source of everything within us and without us. But these things are collectively, the entire universe, existence, is collectively a brain. It's one giant brain. as we as humans are individuals, but yet from one gene pool, as I, as a man, I am only half an animal, and the woman is my other half, and both of us together make one animal. Because somewhere back in time when we were formulating our bodies, we had to split ourselves because our organisms became too complicated in order to have both sets of organs inside the one body. So men and women are literally the same one individual creature. They just separated the needs of their organs into two different bodies. Each of us is half a unit. Nobody is complete without another, without its opposite sex. Different story. So God saw what was happening and what was beautiful in the world. Existence itself loved everything. And in existence itself, naturally or purposely, I don't know, for us, where we can look back at it and its individual wonders of our own and wonder ourselves. But because we were so childish and alone, because of all of that, we strayed somewhere along the way by something, and we suffered, and we are suffering as the humankind. So, God, the universe, sends people, things, literally things and people, to try to communicate with mankind. And the oldest story that I could understand and put together about God coming to earth to speak to us goes like this. It says that the universe saw the children of the sun on earth hurting and suffering themselves and hurting the animals and hurting the earth itself, the mother. So the universe asked the sun to manifest itself as a spirit upon its own children. So, being that the sun rains organic matter upon the earth, it is what impregnates Mother Earth, Father, Son. So, it manifested its energy because within the sun itself, there is also a magnetic field that is equivalent to our brain. Ergo, the sun is conscience. And more than that, the sun can control its radiation field and send part of its consciousness down upon the earth through the organic matter that it rains down upon the earth. And by doing so, it was born on earth as a human being. That is one of the first stories of the Immaculate Birth. Admittedly, through history books and everything, to have happened at least 1500 years before Christ. According to other books, it's about 5,000 years. It's just an interesting story. I do believe that we are magic, and I do totally understand and totally believe that that could be true. I have not yet to today received any direct type of communication from the divine, but I do feel that I have gotten direct response, immediate direct response. So that would be a form of communication, but never obviously orders or told directly to do something in words or have someone spoken to me. Always wondered about people that say those things. Because trust, I spent years and years. I've spent weeks and months in the woods, meditating, looking for God. Always praying, trying to do the right thing. And I've had things, many things happen. But I've never had a divine being come to speak to me, as many claimed. And then look at the psychological things, the psychological, physiological, biological. Look at it quantum physically, mechanically, before you determine that something could be plausible. That's just a thought.